going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook. Hope you have a great day, morning, or evening. And y'all read the title, man. Bitcoin just broke new all-time highs. I told y'all what's happening. I told y'all. Shout out to those that listened and didn't fall for the hype and the fear mongering. Now this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post accurate crypto and altcoin analysis setups weekly, but we also post weekly stock analysis and plays. And most importantly, we also post day trading breakdowns and tips. And we live stream a live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. So we're not your typical day trading or investment or crypto channel. We show you how to make money both on the front end as well as on the back end, meaning how to both make passive as well as active income when it comes to investing and when it comes to the charts. And speaking of that active income, I want to give a special shout out to the members and students, man. We've been going absolutely crazy. Here's one of my students in Playmaker University, been taking GJ buys since Sunday night, made $9,000 in the day. P&W and the playbook is the truth, man. Shout out to one of my other students, Jordan. He's funded over 200K and he's consistently making $400, $600 a day. As you can see right here, he says, thanks P&W. I said, you already know. Said Micro NQ. I said, good stuff, man. Said, thanks. I appreciate you. Shout out to one of the other members in Playmaker University, bro. They can say what you want. You got the sauce, made 1,000 on the day. We got other students getting funded. Shout out to one of my newest members in here, man. He said, I lost this morning's trade, but won a gold yesterday. Massive gains with you. I've grown my $40 account to over 120 in just 2 weeks. Yes, you read that correctly. Tripled his account in literally just 2 weeks after finding me and following the playbook in Playmaker University. And we have a bunch of other students making crazy amount of bread. Another student making 3,000 on the day. So if you're interested in taking your trading to the next level and joining Playmaker University, make sure to hit that first link in the description and watch the free crash course training. Or if you already know you're ready to come eat with us, click those other links in the description. But let's get straight into this video. So as you can see right here, like I told y'all before, it was simply just a retracement, and this is why we want to follow the rules to the uptrend. We see clear higher highs getting made on Bitcoin. Now I told y'all we needed to hold 100K, 108K as support. If we could see that happen, we could see continued buys. Look right here, this resistance level got turned into a support level. You see how that works? So we can maintain a whole 104,000 as support. Not only can we see price make its way back to the new all-time highs at 112,000, but for the uptrend to continue, just like we broke this resistance level, held at support, just like we broke this resistance level, just like how we broke this resistance level, we're going to either need to break 112 and keep on pushing where we can see 115, 120 get hit, or we're going to need 112 to get broken from a resistance and treat it as a support so we can see 120 get hit. Now, as you know, just like last time we hit all-time highs, and usually when all-time highs get hit, a big sell-off and retracements are due. But as long as we can maintain 104 as support, we can possibly see retracement, but we're still bullish. But we can also see price retrace back down to even 96K, which is still not bad. This is why I always say you're late, but it's not too late. Now, the only way I'd really be nervous or anything like that is if we break below 81K, 80K, and start treating that as resistance. As long as we can respect 80K as support, we're still extremely bullish, but retracements are a part of the game, especially because we just broke all-time highs. So don't be too shocked and surprised if price starts to retrace like it does right now, because for the new investors, what you have to understand is price isn't going to forever go up. Price isn't going to forever go down. Retracements are a part of the game, which is why it's so important not only to watch these videos, but stick to the playbook, y'all. Again, price action technical analysis playbook on forex, stocks, options, and crypto. You have to understand how the charts work if you're going to invest, whether that's day trading or long-term investing. They say follow the money. How you can follow the money if you don't know how to read the charts? So again, make sure to pay attention to these price points. Very, very, very important. By the way, y'all, if y'all want some free bread, check out the description. Kraken and Coinbase is literally giving away free money just by signing up and putting money into that account. Literally, it's free bread, y'all. You can literally switch it to a different asset or sell it after you sign up. But the way crypto is going, I'll just get the free bread, reinvest it in something different if you don't want it to be in Bitcoin. But let's get straight into this video, y'all. Now looking at Ethereum, again, we respected and held 1670 as support. Now we're making our way back up to this next major support resistance level that we can see right here at 2640, 2650. Now with Bitcoin, remember, we broke this level and turned it into support. So with Ethereum, we need to look for the same thing. We need this resistance level at 2600 to be turned back into a support level. If we can turn this back into support level, we can see price make its way back up to 33,000. Okay. Now we continue to treat this level as a resistance. Don't be too shocked or surprised if price rejects and tries to retest 2240, or even try to retest this level here at 1915, 1900. Again, retracements are a part of the game. We are extremely bullish still, but as we can see here, for the past 3 weeks, we've been struggling to break above and hold 2615 as support. We need that to happen for the uptrend to continue. Again, for the uptrend to continue, not only do we need that to happen, but we need to hold 3030 as support. If we can hold 3030 as support, we can make our way back up to 3394K. All right, so make sure to pay attention to those price points and keep them in mind. Again, make sure to take some profits, y'all. You got to take profits. Those gains are not yours until you close and put that into your bank account. If you do not close and put that into your bank account, that money is not yours yet. That's very, very, very important to keep in mind and to understand. All right, y'all. Now, as long as we maintain, like I said, 1660 as support, as we can see here, big push. We see here, nice rejection. You see here how we held this level at support and did this big push to the upside. As long as we respect this level at support, we're going to continue to see this big push to the upside. But we can also see here that there's a clear resistance level at 3790, which is where the all-time highs first got broken at and failed to be held as support. So we need to break that level for the uptrend to continue, but we'll get there. When we get there, we got a few other key price levels to pay attention to and break and hold that support before we get there. All right, y'all. So now let's get into Solana. So Solana is looking very, very nice as well. Again, I've been telling y'all to get in since it was at $9,600. So we're super up right now. We're up right now. That's all I'm gonna say. We're up right now. Okay. So looking at Solana, we maintained and was able to close and hold 125 as support, which was what we was talking about in the last analysis. We go down to a smaller time frame. Again, this level needs to be held as support. If we can maintain 160 as support, like we see price attempting to do, we can make our way back up to 212, 215. Now, like we see here, this is a strong resistance level. When we broke that, we failed to hold that support. So in order for the uptrend to even continue, we need to break not only 210, 215, but hold that as support. Now, we also need to maintain 125 as support as well. Okay, as long as we can hold those levels as support, we're still extremely bullish. But like I said, we do got some work to do. But we are in the bull run right now. This is still bullish. We respected this very strong support level. We know this is a strong support level because when price first rejected this level, it was treated as resistance. Then we broke back above that level. We see it maintain and hold that support for multiple months. And even when price rejected this resistance level again at 212, 215, where the all-time highs are, price still respected 125 as support. So again, we're going to need to break 220, 215 and hold that as support for the uptrend to continue to even see us at 260 or those all-time highs. All right, and we also need to make sure 95 does not get broken, okay, because that's our last line of defense before we can either see a reversal or a downtrend come into play. So make sure to keep those prices in mind, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free Signal and free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my Signal service, or my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all.